Hello guys and welcome to my Air Tycoon online series. Today or in these episodes pretty much our main goal is just going to be to expand our company like usual business. So pretty much that's just going to consist of me making routes, buying airplanes. But today I already have a lot of aircraft bought. Specifically I have DC-8s, or not DC-8 60-62s. And pretty much these are good for long range routes. And is Las Vegas to Barcelona worth doing? I think it is. Las Vegas becomes a really big city in the future. Um, so pretty much this is just going to be me and you making routes in Air Tycoon Online because I'm bored and I have nothing else to do. So um, pretty much in this game, if you don't have it, it's an airline simulation game. So every 2 hours there is a unit of time that passes. That's the equivalent to 1 month of a real airline company. And your goal is to pretty much generate the most profit as possible to expand your company and increase its value, which is pretty much just how much your planes are worth plus how much your money is. So, um, in short, the more money you make with as least aircraft as possible, because aircraft's value slowly decreases over time. So pretty much you want to have the smallest company possible, like as in terms of least number of aircraft, to your profit ratio, or just go for all out humongous explosive growth, which is kind of what I'm doing, and trying to get as much profit as possible, just with whatever you need to do to achieve that. So right now I'm just making routes pretty routinely. I like to charge full price and um, have almost the exact same layout for every flight except in a different spot. And right now I'm just going for 1,000 plus routes. So pretty much routes where, like, if you see the business and tour numbers, both sides are at least 500. That's usually a route that I think is worth taking. 1,200 is kind of a good number to get 100% occupancy, and 1,400 is like completely epic route you completely want to take. Now, obviously, I don't do the math exactly for each route. I'd get bored. I'm pretty sure everyone would. So that I'm pretty much just taking routes I can find which seem pretty good. Look at that, Boston to Istanbul. I'm surprised that's not taken. So let's quickly grab that route. Quickly. I just said quickly, like twice. I actually have lots of aircraft right now, and maybe we should buy some. So let me actually buy a new aircraft. I probably just need kind of boring old DC-8 62s. I'm accumulating a humongous fleet, but having a huge fleet of the same aircraft actually isn't a bad thing because you end up saving on your expenses, which is always a good thing. Your maintenance expenses. I think that's a thing in this game. So as you can see, I'm just kind of checking all the major cities. I would check Detroit, but I don't have any spaces for my aircraft at the airport, so I can't really do that. So maybe just Toronto. Let's check Toronto real quick. Nope. We pretty much have nothing here. So one city I haven't really checked a lot is Cario. Let's quickly check Cario for a bit, because I've kind of found that cities I don't give much notice to usually have a lot of routes, because I kind of, in this particular server, occupy a big portion of the long range routes. And probably because it's what I mostly focus on. And I actually kind of want to move to mid to short range because it's the most profitable, or mid range is actually the most profitable for the aircraft price, because I need relatively expensive aircraft to run long range routes while with I have 3 slot quests, so I can't do that. While with shorter range routes, say Miami, what can I connect Miami to? Miami, this city, is growing so quickly right now in 1968. It's unbelievable. I would do it to Boston, but or what's it called? To Washington, but that city was full, so I'll put a 707 between Miami and San Diego. I'm just happy it's not another DC-8. So this is kind of my process of playing this game. Pretty fast, simple, and it's very effective. Like right now, I'm ninth. Yeah, I'm ninth in the world, or in this particular server out of 250 people, which isn't bad at all, considering I'm assuming most of these people before me have either won another game or paid a bit of money to get a head start, or just very good at the game. That's also a possibility, but I'd say I'm pretty good myself. Um, so yeah, let's see. I still have a lot of aircrafts left, so let's check some European cities. Let's do Venice, maybe. Venice isn't a great city. It's about 450, but you could connect this to some great cities like LA. That's out of range. Out of range. That would have been a nice find. Anything to LA, technically, typically, not technically, typically fills up. But I think I just found a mother load of good routes. Look at this. It's not taken to Tokyo, and Tokyo is a very, very big city. I sounded so matter of factual. Like Tokyo is a big city, guys. Tokyo is a big city. You must believe me. Well, it is pretty late at night. Well, not really. It's not actually too late. It's just I'm pretty tired mid-year week. Actually studied for like 2 hours. Could be a record for me. Shanghai to Barcelona. It's out of range. Shanghai to Venice, however, is not. So let's quickly take this route too. I love taking these really good routes. I only ever take routes which haven't already been taken because I kind of believe in monopolies really a lot. Monopolies are always the most profitable. Like, I'd much rather have a 600 route monopoly than a 800 route, which is, or like a route with like 600 if you add up all the cities versus a route which is a lot more, but kind of, I can't talk right now. So pretty much I prefer being the only one occupying a route rather than having two people sharing a route, which is better. So I like to avoid all competition instead of fight it. It's a lot more efficient actually that way. So there we go. I just made about 10 routes in a few minutes, and this is going to be the general progression of this series. I'll buy some more aircraft and show you guys with that stuff. But for now, I'll just show you my charts quickly. Here's my value. It hasn't been increasing exponentially like a curved graph right now, but I hopefully can get that arrow to point up a bit after this fuel shock is done. This is my passengers chart. That big dip was due to a dissatisfied employee thing, and cargo. Don't know why that has a dip, and fuel price, which is shooting up right now. The World Traveler, though, has actually been going up a lot, which is making me happy. The higher the World Traveler, the better I do. So, yep, that's the first episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I might actually be starting some new series soon. So, yeah, hope you guys look forward to it.